Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today. My voice sounds a little hoarse to me or feels a little croaky. I just got up from the massage table from receiving a Biofield session. So I had just laid there for an hour. Lots of energy moving and clearing around me. And so I'm just kind of waking up afterwards. But I wanted to say something this morning. It was right before I woke up officially. I wasn't really dreaming. I didn't feel like, but it was like a picture in my mind, and I was perhaps on a precipice, or an edge of an edge somewhere, I should say. And everything was in extremely slow motion. It was like things were slightly moving, but it was more like nature around, or the great expanse of the universe or the cosmos around. And things were moving very, very slowly. And it was as if I was on the edge of time, or we were all on the edge of time. And it was like, what do you choose? Was kind of the question posed to me. What do you choose? And then I must have fully woke up, or my mind started thinking, and it was like spring equinox energies, right? Because I read that, well, all the energies of the cosmos, of course, is for connecting our soul in ceremony, in sacredness to nature and the universe, right? To God, universal spirit. But the spring equinox in specific symbolizes not just new light and life and new beginnings, which it would also, but renewal and moving forward in alignment and in the balance of male and female energies within us, and as well as in equilibrium with the world around us for our lives, right? And I thought, wow, definitely my dream, if that's what it was right there. It was equinox energies, right? Moving forward, or we're posed with that question in our lives today, right? Every day, but especially today for equinox, I think, with thinking of moving forward and how we can do so in balance and harmony with the world around us, with spirit and the universe around us. What do you guys think?
Balance and harmony is the key words there, because you can move forward, and I have at different times in my life, but I feel like it was more from the male energy, as a single mom. So that's a beautiful thing to just reflect on, and how can a person do it? Like you said, more balanced. I like that.
Yeah, I think my goal, or my theme for this year is to live that equilibrium, to live that harmony every day, or every moment is my goal, right? To hold an awareness of when I'm not in that harmony, and to harmonize it, right? To balance, become in balance. But it's like it takes all my time correcting all my imbalances. It's like that's all I do is correct my imbalance, which is good, which is what I asked for. But I would like to put some effort toward other places too.
Hopefully it gets easier as time goes on, just like anything else, right? It becomes more of your go-to. in your mind.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm hoping that too.
Hopefully. So I've been connecting some with my future self. Um, Tapping in to connect with those energies just to see what I was like, or to see, yeah, I guess to see who I was then. And it was like, I was like a rock. I was firm and strong and but in a good, quiet, harmony way, right? Which is how I would want to be. And I asked myself then, well, did you have to go through a lot of hard times to be this way? And the answer was kind of the answer. For sure, it was the answer, but it was also, I would call it a hedge, perhaps, in that it's not good to know everything in the future coming, right? And so it was like my answer from my future self was, well, you don't have to learn it through the big things. You can learn it through the small things, which is what I'm trying to do every day. Right? So
Good.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Yeah, Ramie, what do you think?
It kind of reminds me, well, I don't know if it reminds me of, have you heard of quantum jumping? I guess if you call in your future self and you really see yourself in that environment, feeling the way you feel, looking the way you look, sounding the way you want to sound, and then you can jump into it. Which
that was kind of my goal to what do you call it? Time jump, or I don't know what the word is, right? Go from here to there immediately instead of waiting, and in my mind, and
well, that's where it all starts, is in the mind.
To try to get an idea of what do I need to do now to get where I am then. Right?
Well, you could always call up your confidence, right? So I meditate with my daughter every morning, and I've been slipping in some NLP. And I told her, think of a time, and you can guys do this if you want. Practice right now, right?
Sure, let's do it.
Close your eyes. Yeah, close your eyes. Get just right. Your shoulders back, your feet planted on Mother Earth. Feel your energy. Yeah, feel it. And quiet down the mind. Yeah. Let go of your morning and be here right now. And what I want you to do is I want you to think of a time in your life when you were super duper confident. Get that memory back up. What did that feel like? You remember it? And if you don't remember it, then create one right now, because the mind doesn't know the difference. But notice how you felt. Notice how you walked. Notice how you sat. Notice the feeling. And it feels so good. It feels so good right now. And so I want you to think of a color. What does this confidence look like color-wise? Yeah, pick a color and see it in front of you. And then you can walk right to the color. You can walk around the color. And just notice how you feel. Is it exciting? Is it confidence? Is it sure of yourself? Or are you resisting? Just notice. Just walk around that color. It could be as big as you. It could be just something you hold in your hand. Just notice how you feel. And then when you want to let go of the resistance, let it go. And then this is the part where you walk into the color. And notice where you put it into your body first. Is it the heart? Is it the head? The feet? And wherever it is, expand it out. Or did you just walk into the color and it just became you? Either way, it's all good. And most importantly, feel yourself being that color. That's all you have to do, is stay in that color all day long. Of course, we'll forget about it. It will fade. But you have the opportunity to check in during the day. Let me see what color I am. Where's my energy? Am I grounded? That takes a minute, not even a minute. And then wherever your color is at, mine's like a curtain hanging. And all I have to do is walk right up to it and through it. So however you visualize your color, wherever it is, remember. And as you check in today, just notice if you're still in the color, or do you need to go walk up to it again? Yeah. Notice how good you feel. Notice how confident you feel. And notice you could do anything today. Anything you want. All right. So I want to bring it all back to this very moment, feeling colorful, confident, and grounded. And then open your eyes.
That was beautiful, Ramie.
Thank you.
You know, I haven't felt more confident in my life than I do in this place where I am, right? In this life I have now. Every year for sure. I can't probably say every month or every week at each moment, right? But it's a steadily progressing growth and the confidence in that walk.
Well, as we get older, we no longer, I hope, I really don't care what other people think of me. It's their opinion, right? That doesn't bother me at all anymore, like it did in high school. Oh my God. And 20, oh my God. I mean, every little word, every, did you hear what she said about you? And I would cringe. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. And I think we learned that, and it's not important. It's what you think of yourself that's more important. Yeah, I think we just grow into confidence, I hope. And I think if you're doing what you like doing, and even if you don't, I was thinking about you, Jessica. I was thinking, even though you don't like nursing, it still feeds you on some level, right? You get to help people.
Oh yeah, I've come into that realization, and so I'm thankful and grateful when I'm there. Yeah.
You just don't like the politics and the system.
The system, correct. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Giving drugs.
Yeah, the drugs. Yeah.
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 Wouldn't it be nice if we could have buildings, institutions where people can go and learn how to treat themselves with the option of natural health?
Yeah, I have it all planned in my head and have for years. I'm sure a lot of people do.
Well,
Other countries allow that, right?
Yeah.
Some of the countries say Thailand, Malaysia. I'm sure there's many others that can be primary.
Yeah.
You have that choice, and it's available in the hospitals.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, I think my husband drives for Uber, and yesterday he said he picked up a lady from the hospital, And she has to be on chemo the rest of her life. Every day. Crazy, huh? It would be nice if she had another option.
If she knew, yeah. If she
Yeah.
knew.
And
Yeah.
and she just kept telling Jeff how every day she has to go to research hospital, and they will give her some pills eventually. But I was thinking, oh, that is horrible. It must be horrible. But she's alive, and that's what she's willing to do. But open her eyes to what's possible, you know?
Well, yeah, she probably doesn't know, you know, because the doctors,
Oh.
yeah, I was in a room yesterday and this beautiful, sweet lady just has some gut problems, but they've continued and continued. And I mean, the doctors are telling her that surgery is the only thing, antibiotics and surgery are the only thing. And you know, it's just, so yeah, I just have to love, and I have to, you know, we talked a little bit about, you know, chemicals in the food, and I just try to throw in little things here and there. And, but yeah, it's so, yeah, that's the part, but I am thankful. You know, I had a unique experience last week. I can't remember, where I was in the hospital. I was working, and I think just doing the NLP work has helped me to, I went into peripheral, you know, what we call peripheral, Ramie. So I was kind of all this, but it happened all of a sudden. I was just sitting there, and there was a couple doctors walking around over here. Nothing crazy was going on that day, you know, had, you know, the nurses and the nurse aides over here and all the patients and everybody. And I just looked around and I felt like I was in like this dream. So, you know, like that peripheral, like you're looking at everything. And I was like, wow, I'm so grateful for this. You know, I am so grateful for this life that I've had. And, you know, all these people, all of the people that I was working with are trying to do their best, you know, in this life. And this is they're in their journey. I'm in my journey. And I started crying. I started tearing up right there at the nurse's station, just realizing that, yes, we get into each of us in our lives and our specific things. Like yesterday, I got to work and there was a patient crashing as soon as I got there, you know, so you have to act and move. But it's so unique to just take those times, you know, just to, again, go into peripheral or whatever, you know, you want to do, and just realize, oh my gosh, you know, all of this blessing that I have. And I started thinking of my kids and how proud they were that that they grew up with, and their mom was a nurse. You know, they could always say, my mom's a nurse. And, you know, I just started thinking of all those little things and how proud my parents are of me. And I just thought, wow. And the next step is beautiful that I'm stepping into, and it's absolutely beautiful. But it was just such a unique experience, and I was so grateful for it. And yeah, it wasn't deja vu, because I have deja vu, but it was kind of like that peripheral for the movie. It was very interesting. So yes, I am grateful.
Yeah, really. I've been trying an alternative medicine, I guess you could call it, as a remedy for both that it's used for gut things and it's used for cancer as well. But I was watching last week a docuseries on alternative cancer treatments, basically, and other health treatments. And I paid attention to this one particular segment of it because I have two friends that are also doing this. And so I was more curious, and it's urine therapy or urotherapy. It goes by a couple of different names. And I've been using that for 3 months now. And I have to say, I'm doing it by drinking it. But they say cancer is one of the best things that have shown for treating cancer, it's very promising, is injecting urine in the fatty tissue of your gut. And for gut issues, there was 2 ways to do it, both as a enema, just a small, like 10 cc's amount, and let your gut absorb it, right? And or through drinking a large quantity at a time, where it kind of fills up your digestive tract, and so all the cells then absorb it from the inside, and then it acts as a clearing of your gut each time. And I have to say, I'm not using it for the cancer. I'm not injecting it. I plan to try the enema thing at some point, but right now, so I'm just drinking it and trying to use it as a gut cleanse, because I've had many problems in the past with a lot of bloating, right? That's caused by not having the right gut bacteria, probably from years and years of antibiotic use, right? Without compensating for that. And so, so I've been very pleased with the benefits, as well as feeling calmer in general, which I think is the increased B vitamins through the urine. But they have found, just for people's information, the urine is not a waste product, and it used to be used as medicine, one of the first go-tos in medicine, up until about 1913, when pharmacy started taking over the stuff, where it was making money, where the Rothschilds were, the Federal Reserve had come in and they were doing that. Up until then, it was used as common medicine for people, because it's an ultra filtered plasma water that is sterile, and it's our body's way of providing the nutrients that we need to heal. And so I'm trying it. 3 months, and I'm very pleased so far. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, my father always told me that when you get really, really sick, drink your urine. And, he learned that from his mom. And I never met her, but, she's in the hills of former Yugoslavia, and they all had their babushkas on, and they're making their home remedies. I could just see it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just so cool. Yeah. He didn't talk much about his family, but he told me that he would drink urine when he had a fever. He would break the fever. So yeah.
Well, and this said that the sicker the person was with cancer, like someone who was very sick with cancer, they would only drink urine, nothing else, to limit anything else you drink, and just do the urine, and that, especially if it was aged urine too, because then it becomes stronger and more potent. And so it would provide the healing you needed. Really interesting. Yeah,
those pharmaceutical companies wouldn't like that.
No.
Yeah. We're so blessed to be living now, right, with so much becoming known again after 100 years or more of knowledge being occulted, basically.
Yes, it's exciting.
It is. And so we're faced with equinox energies, right? So what do we choose? Each of us, in moving forward in our lives, what is our choice? Where do we want to end up? Where do we want to go?
Yeah.
I thought if it was okay with you guys, and I would do a Biofield tuning of anyone that would listen to this for the equinox, to help us make that choice and become more in harmony and balanced and equilibrium in our lives. Does that sound all right?
Yes.
Beautiful.
I'm going to stand up and do it. Beside me, I have the my massage bed here with that, so I'm just going to use that. And yeah, so I'll get started here. I don't really know how to block the picture. I think I could put something there, but I don't know how. So I'm going to just work here where people can see me, I guess. And I'm gonna start at the crown this time, I guess, for knowledge, for our relationship with our divine self and with God, relationship with time and nature. I'm using the 222 hertz for which is for that calm and equilibrium within us. That being who we are is all we need. Now go to the Earth Star, the lower feet. The feet are about moving forward in life. The left side's about being stuck or mired in an unhealthy situation. The right side is where we're going and how we feel about it. Now I'm going to go at the edge of the biofield in front of you. And I'm turning the hologram over and I'll do it at the edge of the biofield behind you. Now to the right hand side at the edge of the biofield. And then turning the hologram again, I'm doing it at the left side of the outer edge of the biofield. And I'm going to use my hands here and do figure eights over the body. And then I'm taking the heart essence of each of us and blowing it to the four corners of the universe. And then I'm pulling off any negative energy that isn't ours. Energy that's holding us back. And now do the grounding here at our feet. Ground our earth, our feet to the earth. Ground our spirit, our flow to the source energy deep under the earth. Sending the energy up the central channel and out the top of your crown. Now connecting to source energy deep under the earth. Now working at the sun star above your head. Will ground us to the sky and then the source energy in the oneness. Right now, we'll send the energy down through the body to the earth star and below. Now we'll connect the source energy and the oneness with the angels and ancestors. Now I'm going to pull in the equinox energies into us to help us be that change that we want to be. Now I'll call on our chakras, starting at the root, clearing a pathway of communication between us and the universe. The sacral. The solar plexus. Integrating the equinox energies. And the heart. And now the throat. We're expressing our new steps, expressing our truth and moving forward, expressing creativity. Third eye. I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to use weighted forks. We're too much in the future and in the past, worry and regret. I'm going to help balance the that connection between the cerebrum and the cerebellum to help us be in the present moment. Because that's all we really have, right? We're always there, we just forget. Okay, continue calming the chakras here, the third eye. And the crown. Clearing the back side of the chakras now too. And the crown. I'm going to come in at the on the left foot through our life records, help clear pockets that were where we were stuck in unhealthy situations. Now the right hand side, the right foot, I should say. Our next steps and where we're headed, how we feel about it. I'm going to integrate the energies some more by a figure 8 over the body and over the back side of the body. And at the left side of the biofield. And the right side. And the top of the crown. Bottom of the feet. There's some forks here. And I'm going to use our heart essence again to the 4 corners. We did it before, and now we're doing it after the tuning to be more in equilibrium. That's the new way, our new self. And I'll do a cocoon here to separate energies, although we all listen with our own intention, and so we never bring other people's intentions or their energies with us. We listen on our own. But to separate mine from the group here as I work, and strikes up the central channel to zip us up, seal our energy, connect our flow, upward flow with the joy of those in the oneness. Okay. We are done. So, people that listen today, you might want to take a Epsom salt bath tonight or a foot soak to help balance any energies that need soothing or electrical charge to be balanced. And well, it's there. And unless Ramie, Jessica, you have anything you want to say to end?
Thank you.
Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome. That's not what I meant.
We said
But
something.
very good. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. So thank you all for listening, and we'll be with you again next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.